Hi, good evening, and welcome to Prime Time with Sylvia. Now, today in the studio, we have a really beautiful actress. Her name is Ms Tammie Chew. She is the only Chinese actress that makes her mark on a MediaCorp Malay drama, which is called Menantu International. Now, Menantu International also has got the highest rating for Surya ever since 2013. She was even nominated for the Most Promising Actor Award in 2017. So let's put our hands together and welcome our Ms Tammie Chew, who is also known as Happy. Hello, Tammie.
Hi, everybody. The way you introduce me makes me feel a little bit shy.
Energy level.
Yes.
I know. A lot of people are like very humble whenever they are my guests on Prime Time with Sylvia. I also don't know why, even though you guys are all such successful individuals out there. But anyway, Tammie, today is the first day of phase 1 of our post-circuit breaker measures. So can you share with the viewers out there, what did you do today? I get bored.
Oh, today, I had a long day trying to figure out what I'm going to say in your show.
Don't worry, it's just a chit chat. So take it easy, no worries. For you, I'm sure for you having interview is no big deal at all. You have so many interviews, Just like this week itself, you got how many already, or just this month itself?
I would say for the last couple of days plus the next one, this is maybe the 4th live stream in this week or so. Yeah, all interviews.
Yeah. That's why. And I believe tomorrow you have another one again, right?
Thursday one more.
Yeah, that's why you see. So it's really no big deal. Okay. So what have you been doing today on the first day of phase 1 from our post-circuit breaker measures?
So a lot of people think that, like 2nd of June you should go out, right? But I didn't go out at all. I just stayed at home the entire day doing work.
Really? That's so quiet.
There's no really a real reason to go out unless you have like official work to do, which right now I don't. So I very quiet listen to government stay at home.
Quite true. Better to rest while you can, because I know that before CB period, right? In fact, before COVID hits our shore, Tammie has so many filming, so many TVC to film and everything. I'm sure you're very busy, and you're an MC yourself too, right?
Yes, I am. So MCs during the weekend and public holiday, then weekdays I will film, things like that.
Correct. So to all my viewers out there, if you have any questions for Ms Tammie, right, you have got to like my page Prime Time with Sylvia and comment it at Prime Time with Sylvia. You know why? Because I won't be able to see it if you comment anywhere else. Okay? So check out the ticker that's right below over here. Remember, you have to comment on Prime Time with Sylvia. Then I'll be able to see your comment, and whatever question that you have with Tammie, I will make sure she answers for you. Okay? All right. Very soon, so fast, we already got 2 person saying hi already. There you are. We have William saying good evening. William is a very, very good volunteer and also a PBM, if I'm not wrong, in McPherson CC. Hi, William.
Hello, William.
And yes, and we have Elvina Koo in the house. Hi, Elvina. We have Hua Jie in the house saying hi to you. And we have Judy in the house. Judy said Judy is watching,
Hi, Judy.
Very cute, right? Yeah. Okay. And anyway, you know what, Tammie, you're famous and a very, very well-recognized actress. When I'm doing the research on you, I went through all your videos, how you act, and I am very impressed with your acting. Yeah. See, everybody. Wait, I have to put you on screen full. Okay. One more. She is able to do this eyebrow thing that I don't know how it goes. One side go up, she's able to. Yeah, she's amazing. Later on, I'll show you some videos of what Tammie has acted as, and in her acting, she's really good. Her features or like every part of the muscle she's able to control. So I'm really very amazed by you. Really. Okay, and you know that you acted in Menantu International, which has the highest rating for ever since like what 2003, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about Menantu International. How did a Chinese actress able to cross over to a Malay channel? I mean, do you speak Bahasa Melayu in the first place?
I in Singaporeans, because when we study mother tongue in school, you like if you're Chinese, you study Mandarin, right? So obviously, I didn't study
Uh-huh.
Malay in school, so I had zero Malay knowledge. I would say, and this role also requires me to speak in a Chinese accent because I'm a PRC girl, so I have to learn the accent also. But nope, I didn't know Malay. I'm like, why you guys choose me? Okay, lor, then I learn lor.
How long did you take to learn the Chinese accent?
I knew I need to do this role 2 months before we started shoot, so I had some time to practice. I think 1 month or 2 months. So I went to look at Michelle Chong's videos because she had this Lulu role, right, where she speaks in the PRC
Oh yes,
accent.
yes, yeah, yeah,
So I was
yes,
watching
yes.
a
She
lot.
always say.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
No, this is a
that's
English. Yeah, she always say that.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that, and then I watched Tan Jian Hao's videos also because he had a few was talking about accents as well. So I mixed two of those together to make my own Chinese accent. So
Wow, you're quite amazing. Because for me, I watch and watch and watch a Michelle Chong video. I only know one thing. Yes, yes, that's all. The rest all cannot.
the thing is,
So you are
I,
really very good.
my poor family and friends have to tahan me speaking in accent when I'm practicing. So like, sorry you had to go through that.
Okay. We see someone, a lot of people is in the house. We have William once again saying hi, Sylvia. Hi, Tammie. Hello. And we have Vin Leong in the house. Hi, Vin.
Hey, Vincent,
Vin.
hello.
Yes, okay. And William has a question for you. Tammie, when did you join MediaCorp?
Okay, this is a long answer because most people have the perception of if you have a show showing in MediaCorp, you're a MediaCorp artist. But actually, a lot
Hmm.
of us are not directly signed with MediaCorp. A lot of us are freelancers or under an agency. So I would say, when did you join MediaCorp? Never, they don't have.
Yeah. Because you have been talent hunted by the agency, right? Because the media corp will go to talent agency and say, okay, I need a girl like that, like that, like that. So they will talent hunt and then they found you.
um, when I was doing the shoot, I am under an agency under Tribeca. But before I was a confirm in the role, during that time I wasn't. I was still a freelancer. So I was very lucky that the producers decided to like take a chance on freelancers who are new and given us a chance to audition. So I went for the audition and got shortlisted and then finalized. So once again, I would just take this chance to thank you so much, my producers, to choose me. Arigato.
I think the producer did a great job by choosing you because Tammie is really a very good actress there. I'm serious. I looked through all your video when I'm doing research on you, and I'm very impressed. You can check with my husband in the afternoon. I was like, wow, Tammie can do this, wow, Tammie can do that, wow, very good, wow. Half the time I was like, I'm so impressed by you. Okay, we also have Cassandra in the house. Hi,
Hi,
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Okay, we have CK Tom in the house. Hi,
Hey,
CK. There
CK.
you are. Yes, okay. And William actually asked you another question, which is, what is your first drama?
My first drama is in 2009 or is it 2010? I don't really remember. So to make the story short, I was so-called scouted from a talk show because I won a pageant, so I was invited to a talk show. So during the talk show, the producer said, "Hey, this one look like can talk ah." So they asked me for a role, but it was a one-day role. It's a Taiwan, China, and Singapore collaboration. So it was called A Starry Night. 星光依旧灿烂. It's a Chinese show. So I was having a
Ah.
role as an MC. So I remember this part is very funny. Okay, the producer came to me, the foreign producer, like because this is a new girl, right? And she asked me, "Is it your first time acting? Have you ever played an MC before?" And then I'm
Uh-huh.
like,
Uh-huh.
how? And so then I say, oh, I am an MC by profession. Then she's like, oh, okay, can you're playing an MC by profession? Then okay, I can lah. So hey, they
Okay.
didn't kick me out of the
Oh,
set that
that's
same
very
day.
and you know, earlier on you actually said that you won a pageant. What pageant was that?
Oh, it's Miss Singapore International back in the
Wow.
day. Uh,
Wow.
disclaimer: I didn't win it. I was first runner up, so I was second place. Miss Elegance
Ah,
and Miss Photogenic. Yeah.
that is nice. Wow. And how was the experience with beauty pageant? Do you like it? And why do you join the beauty pageant? Somebody forced you to join, or
Because I joined one before that. The one was my friend Sabomian. Okay.
so you got hook on it.
Yeah. And then after that, the organizer asked me to join Miss Singapore International. I'm like, okay, lor. Then I joined, lor. So didn't
Oh,
expect to
okay.
win anything, but I did lah.
Yeah, yeah. But how was the experience? Was it good? Do you learn a lot of things from the pageant?
Oh, we have a lot of classes like how you do catwalk, how you find your best angle. You know, and it was very useful. So,
Ah,
and I thought, a lot of people think that pageants are very bitchy, but it's not. All the girls are
mm,
super nice to each other.
ah,
We're very friendly, and I'm still friends with some of them right now. So after like 10 years or
yeah.
so, no, it's
That's
the Singapore
nice.
pageant scene.
Very good. Wow, that's good. You help each other a lot along the way. That is so good. Okay, we have Jimmy in the house saying hello, Sylvia and Tammie. Hello.
Hi, Jimmy.
And William actually commented that wow, you have won so many titles, good experience and exposure.
I'm
Very
very
good. Miss
grateful.
Elegance, of course. Okay. Okay, we have George in the house. George is this handsome boy. Wow. First time I saw him, he was wearing a yellow t-shirt. Wow, I look at him only, I'm like, wow, George. George, I really like you. Very good. Okay, anyway, George asks, who inspire you the most as an actress?
Everybody was watching. In case you didn't know, Josh is my brother. That's why. Sylvia.
Because just now when we were waiting in the studio to go live, George was walking past the camera. So I was like, hi. So he bent down and hi. So I know he was wearing a yellow t-shirt. Very naughty as usual, I know.
It's so
But anyway,
fun.
he asked you, who inspire you to be an actress? Is he expecting you to say it's George himself?
I'm not gonna say it's him. Who inspires me the most? I don't have one particular person that I'm really inspired by, but I would say I have a lot of inspirations from people around me, my peers in the industry, a lot of my friends. I think that they are very good actors and they're very, very passionate about their craft.
Hmm.
People like, I think one of the first few ones, I have a lot, but I'll just say one of the first few ones who got me really want to be serious is Keegan Kang. He's
Ah,
a very good friend of mine. So if you guys watch Channel 5 Code of Law, he's the guy, the lawyer with the mustache and everything. He's a
ah.
really, really good actor and he's so passionate about his craft, which made me feel like, man, I gotta be serious with my craft too.
So did he sit down and talk to you about being an actress? What are you supposed to look out for? Or I mean, did he sit down with you and talk to you through all this?
He is a very kind and sharing person. So when you ask him for tips and how you deal with the industry, he's very, very willing to share and he doesn't really care like how people would take his advice positively or negatively. He'll just make sure that he tells you the truth and what you need to hear. So I really appreciate that. So one of the rare gems around, I really think I have this angel in my life is like awesome.
Wow, Keegan Tang, I hope you are watching this interview. If not, it's fine because after the interview, we will just cut this portion and then we will email it to him, okay? There you are. Yeah, and earlier on we were talking about Menantu International. I have a photo over here to show you. I think this is a Menantu International season one. Let's take a look at it. There you are. We have Tammie so cute over there. All right, can you share with us when you are filming this show, right? How was it? Were you like in a daze because like everybody is speaking in Melayu bahasa Melayu, and then it's like you don't know what to do. Is there such a thing?
Oh yes, definitely. You know, I think it was one of the times I have first-hand experience of how it is like to be a minority, if you understand what I mean. Because on set, everybody's Malay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not that they want to exclude me. I know this because they're just very used to speaking in Malay on set and doing the things they used to do. And then suddenly they'll be like, oh yeah, shit, we forgot Tammie is here. Let's speak in English. They do that very often whenever they forget. But there are times I'll be like just quietly listening, sometimes not understanding what they're saying. So I have to say I'm very blessed. Like even though I am the minority, they really take very good care of me. Uh, so
Wow.
but I also have to say during this time, I went through a lot of struggles. As in, like this is my first main role in a TV drama, so I never had the experience of having to film for very very long hours, like 12 to 14 hours sometimes, and then going back to have
Yeah.
to still work on my script, which is in Malay. I have to translate my lines, my co-actors' lines, to memorize how to pronounce these words and this expression for this particular word, because you have to make it like
Yeah.
convincing, right? So that was really taking a toll on
Correct.
my body. Like, because as an office worker, if you are tired and overworked in the office, at most you're just gonna look really lethargic and still try to work. But as an actress, you're lethargic, you're tired, but you
Hmm.
still gotta look good. That's the worst part.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
really.
exactly.
But I remember there was the first 1 or 2 weeks. I literally went home and just cried because it was so stressful. To have not enough sleep, your body can't take it, but still have to perform. But after that, it was very easy because once you overcome the hurdle, you sort of like level up, right? After that was much easier.
Yes, yes. But who translate the script for you? Do you do it yourself using Google?
Google Translate.
Really?
But a lot of
Wow.
times, a lot of times it's not accurate.
Wow. Then how? I mean, in the end, it's not accurate. Your co-actor or actresses will correct you, will tell you, this doesn't mean that.
Yes. So once
Ah.
again, I have a lot of angels in my life. My co-actor Shahril Wahid, he is amazing. He will really sometimes just go through with me what certain things mean, and then in the middle of the night, if I text him, he will still reply me like, "Hey, this is what it meant." Obviously, sometimes he don't reply in time, which I don't blame him because everybody's busy, right? So some of my Malay friends will help me. So I have this very good friend, Arik. He also helps me with my script a lot, and he even went through one entire episode with me, the first episode of my script, like this is how you should portray a character this way. It's just like amazing.
Wow, that is so nice. Yeah, you're really, really very blessed. And Menantu International was so well received. The rating was shooting through the roof. That's why they actually have Menantu International 2, which is this one, right? This one is from Menantu International 1 to 2, right? What is the break like? How long was the break before they came up with Menantu 2?
So Menantu 1 was 2015, Menantu 2 was 2017. The interesting thing is over here, not only we had season 2, we did a tele movie as well. So tele movie
Ah,
was aired during Hari Raya. So the thing was about the story of the Chinese girl doing her first puasa, her first fasting. So
okay,
that was
okay.
quite fun also. So we did that concurrently, and it aired the tele movie first, then the season 2.
Ah, that is so cool. Okay, and earlier on, Tammy was just speaking about how she was trying so hard to translate the script and trying so hard to understand some of the Malay words, right? Then for Menantu International too, you actually have a very, very funny show. It's like a game show, which is called Whisper Challenge, right? You have to wear a headset like what you're wearing now. Somebody, your co-actor will have to say something to you and you have to make out what is he trying to say. Now, I found this video after a lot of searching. I was searching for it. I feel that all our viewers, you have got to watch this. Okay? If you don't watch it, you're gonna like miss it. Okay, so you have got to watch it. All right. So 3 to 1, let's check it out. This talk show, or rather this game show, that is so funny. Be prepared to laugh all the way. All right, let's go.
Oh my god.
Nasi.
Nasa.
Nasi.
Lasa.
Nasi.
Nasi.
Ya, nasi.
Nasi.
Nasi. Biryani.
Pelaki. Pelaki.
Biryani.
Pelangi.
Nasi.
Nasi.
Biryani.
Oh, biryani.
Ya, nasi biryani.
Superman pakai.
Superman makan.
Pakai.
Superman makan.
Pakai.
Makan. Ma.
Pa.
Ma. Ma.
Pakai.
Makan.
Pakai.
Pakai.
Seluar.
Pakai.
Seluar.
Sengkuang. Pakai seluar.
Seluar.
Pakai seluar dalam.
Merah. Merah.
Berak.
Yes, correct.
Pakai seluar berak.
Yes.
Pakai seluar berak.
Merah.
Merah lah. Selamat pagi.
Again.
Selamat.
Selamat.
Pagi.
Pagi.
Gi. Selamat
Selamat.
pagi.
Pagi.
Ah.
Selamat pagi.
Kucing aku nama Doraemon. Kucingku.
Ku.
Cing.
Se.
Cing.
Si.
Kucing.
Wan.
Ceng.
Kucing.
Kucing. Aku.
Aku.
Nama.
Selama.
Selama pun boleh lah.
Kucing aku nama Doraemon. Bantal busuk saya wangi.
Pan.
Bantal.
Pak Dong.
Bantal.
Man. Ban.
Bantal.
Ban.
Bantal.
Bantal. Bantal peluk.
Busuk.
Bantal busuk. Saya.
Wangi.
Bantal busuk dah wangi.
See, I told you it's very funny, right? You know the last one he means smelly pillow, right? So he's like laughing at you, and I like the word whereby he keeps saying makan, Superman makan. So how was it doing the game show? Was it fun?
That's Shahril Wahid. That's my co-actor, Shahril Wahid.
Yeah, he's your husband, right, in the show?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's so funny. How was the game show? I mean, do you enjoy yourself? Did you have an audience when you're filming the game show?
It was actually like a teaser thing because we were heavily advertising. MediaCorp was heavily advertising this show. So they during that time they were experimenting with Facebook. So they decided to do all these things. They post on Facebook, on social media. I think on TV as well, as like to entice people to watch because it's highly anticipated. Like because it's season 2, right? So we decided to do this fun thing. So it's really really fun, especially the editing makes it so funny.
Yeah. I like the way he reacts to you. It's very funny. The first one you already blow already. Nasi. Anyway, okay, we have CK Tam in the house who actually asks, what roles do you hate to act in? Any roles that you really hate to act in?
I don't have something that I really hate, but I have things that I don't fully enjoy or might not want to try. For example, like roles that I think I will not do well. I don't think I can act sexy. Don't cast me for sexy roles. Yep. And I think I might not do very well in things that I need to like seduce people. But I would like to
Ah.
try. I have been selling this for all my interviews. If you ask, like, okay, you're not asking, but I'm saying by myself. Can you please cast me as the serial killer, the psycho serial killer? It will be very fun.
You love to do that. You want to try acting that. That's so cool. But do you have, but how about horror movie? Are you afraid to act in a horror movie?
I've done one before. It's a student film with Benjamin Hing. So I was like a ghost. So there were scenes that are supposed to be horror. But horror
Uh-huh.
movie actually on set is not, it's not scary at all. Nope.
You mean
not
they
scary.
will they like put you in the cemetery in the middle of the night, then all the crew are away, they pull the camera from far away and then they film down. Have you ever experienced this before?
I
Like the
filmed in
top down
cemetery.
kind of approach. Huh? Sorry?
I've done cemetery scenes before.
But they're all near you, right? They're not like far away, whereby the camera have to pull far away, so all the crew have to be like miles and miles away from you. Then the camera pull out, and no, you don't have this kind of scene so far.
Don't have. Luckily.
So you're very blessed. Have you have any kind of scene whereby you have to roll in mud, roll in dirty toilet, or jump into a pond, jump into a sea? Have you had this kind of role before?
I think some of the more interesting ones is like sitting on an anthill, but having to go through the shot because you need to finish the shot. Then after that, it's like, hey, director, actually it's an anthill, but I tahan through lah, that kind of thing. Or
Oh, really?
I know, right? Like, but you have to get the shot done. So after that, we just switch location. Then I also have done before where I jumped down, I think 2 stories. And
you did it on your own, no stunt actor.
the producer never tell me got stuntman standby for me.
You try it on your own, 2-story down. Are you afraid?
I was so afraid. Super
有没有
afraid.
吊钢线? Got safety measures or not?
On some shots that can have the wiring, I have, but some shots that I really need to jump by myself, so I just did it. But of course, we had all the boxes, the padding, everything ready. So it's not that bad. It's like from 4th story jump to 2nd story. Yeah. And then what else was memorable?
Wow.
Oh, like having to dunk my head in the toilet bowl.
Yeah. Those are the scenes that I'm asking about. Yeah. Is the toilet bowl like clean or not?
Of course, it's taken. We're taken good care of. It's not just scrubbed very nicely. I mean, like very thoroughly. They also put bleach and everything to make sure like it is really really clean. So I'm not that afraid about the cleanliness. It's just that as long as you don't put my face in the actual water, can already lah.
Okay. You see, that's why I tell you. I always say that being an actor and actress is really not easy at all. On top of it, you have got to have the born talent to be able to act like Tammie can work every part of her muscle of her face and then you have got to be, you have got to be trying all sorts of roles that some of the roles that you might not even have experienced before. I mean, any normal people wouldn't dunk your own head inside a toilet bowl, right? So it's a first for you, and you have to act as if you have done it before, So it's really not easy being an actress. Really, really, really kudos to you. Very, very good. Okay, William in the house actually said good laugh. I think he was talking at Menantu, that game show, okay? And yeah, we have Wayne Chan in the house. Wayne Chan saying hi. Yeah, Wayne is used to be from CNA, Channel News Asia, but now he's also an MC like you and me, right?
Okay. Very good.
Yes. Especially his spoken English, everything is he's really very cool. Yeah. Okay. The first question I have for you how do you feel about being the first actress to successfully cross over to a Malay channel? How do you feel about it?
I have 2 answers, as in like 2 parts to the answers. Firstly, of course, I didn't expect it because, I mean, we have a saying in the industry where even if you go for the audition, you might not get the role. Even if you get the role, it might not be a main role. Even if it's a main role, the show might not do well. Even if the show do well, you might not get famous. Okay? So of course, we never expect it. We just do our jobs well, and I'm just very blessed that the show got picked up. The audience love it, and my character ended up being loved by the audience. Therefore, I became popular. So, because I didn't expect it also, which made me had a little bit of a trouble. difficulty to be used to the limelight, because I started acting because not because I wanted to be famous. I started acting because it's really fun. I just love fun things. So I wasn't really expecting all this. It came to me as a shock, a surprise, pleasant surprise, yes. But I wasn't used to going on streets where people would call my name, shout like happy, across the street, ask for
Uh-huh.
photos. Like you have kids coming to me, like just starstruck looking at you. I don't even know how to handle this kind of situation, or like in a cafe eating, but you have the tables just looking at you, but you can't walk away because you have to eat there for the next 1 hour. I don't know how to handle all this. It was very tough for
Okay.
me. So
Okay, but they came over and take photo with you. And have you met up with any crazy fans before?
uh, we have, I mean, I have experienced fans who would stalk me, but I do understand where they're coming from, because when I was growing up, I also had like fangirl moments.
I
So I
do.
do understand
Mm.
that, right? So I would let them feel happy, take a picture, like give some words of encouragement if that's need be. But I do feel uncomfortable sometimes if you would stop me all the way to the toilet and wait for me outside. you
Oh
know,
no, you mean you have this experience? Someone actually did that to you.
uh, I have that experience a couple of times with different fans, usually male fans.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. So they
But
followed you to the toilet and then they waited for you.
yeah, so I do feel uncomfortable. Uh, but I think after a while they would realize I'm uncomfortable. So nothing more than that. So I think right now I still feel rather safe. I also have situations where I would post, say I am at. I won't say what I'm where. I would post that I'm at this place with this picture, and then people appear.
Hmm.
At first, I feel
Wow.
uncomfortable, but after that, I realized that it is part and parcel of it. So my option was to um, perhaps not make it so obvious next time. But I do
Mm,
understand where they're
mm.
coming from. They want to see me, and they want to say hi to make my day as well. So, and I will love to make their day, but just sometimes it's just me not getting used to it yet. Yeah.
Ah, okay. We have Wayne Chan in the house who actually said that I definitely wouldn't want people staring at me when I'm eating or out in the show. Hee hee.
I know, right?
Okay. Yeah, it makes you feel so uncomfortable. All right, we have Keith Ng in the house also. Keith say that, hi Tammy, what's your one fun, impressive fact about yourself you will share that few or nobody else in the party would know, other than the toilet bowl dunking? Keith, you're so
Okay.
funny. Other than the
Thank you
toilet
for
bowl
your
dunking.
question.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I went through this question with a very, very dear friend of mine before, and I remember my
Uh-huh.
answer, which I derived with this very, very dear friend of mine, is that I've died for 2 years before. Yeah, I've been dead for 2 years. So that's my
What
fun
do you
fact for
mean?
a
Why,
part.
why would you say that? Oh, okay, okay. So what do you mean? As in die as in emotionally, or you're just like joking?
So that's where the party fun fact comes in. That makes people more curious about you. That's the whole idea of the party fun fact. So
Ah,
why am I dead? Because I was on this paranormal Facebook group where they posted my picture, and then some of them commented, I know this girl, she's dead 2 years ago.
oh
So
no! Really? When was this? When was this? Was it a very big hoo-ha then?
that was when I first started acting. I don't think they knew I'm an actress then, but it was very fun that people would just say nonsense and other people would believe it.
Oh, really? These people are really funny. Okay, we have Keith Ng also saying that I'm a huge fan and now I know where not to wait outside for you. That's
Out the
Keith.
toilet.
That's funny. Yeah, yeah, just stay away from the toilet, okay, Keith. That's some place that she doesn't like. Okay, we also have CK Tam who asks you, what about acting as a mad person, a lunatic, like, yeah. Have you done that before?
Yes. It's so fun. I love it. So it was
Stress
a live
reliever,
show.
you know.
The good thing about being a mad person, because nobody blames you for anything that you do. You can cry if you want to, you can shout if you want to, you can scold people or take other people's things if you want to because you're a mad person. And it was a live show I was doing. So right after that session, yes, I was very drained, but I had so much fun just disturbing people, just crying and just because I'm a mad person. I love it. I love it.
So you go around like screaming at them, tearing your hair off, and then there's nothing they can say to you because, hey, I'm acting like a lunatic, you know. There's nothing you can do to me, right? All right. And many a times, I have seen Tammie on newspaper. For example, this one over here. I believe this one is on one of the Malay newspaper. I'm sorry, but half the time I don't understand what's written over there. But I believe it's also talking about your Menantu International too. Is this? Do you have
This
any
one-
idea about this?
This one is for my latest drama called Couple Cosmo. This one is in January, I think. So the
January this
reporter,
year?
yes, this year. It was a recent
Ah,
article. Yeah.
okay. How about this one over here?
Oh,
How come
this
there's
one.
so many people? Yeah.
This one was saying. This is the trending news for the week. So there was two trending news in this article. One is that I think it's about the workforce in Singapore. The second trending news is my news article. That was the two-page thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have one more also. This is on Berita Harian. Wow. Check out Tammie. So sweet. Do you remember this?
Oh yes, I do. This one is an article about my nomination for the Pasta Perdana for MediaCorp Surya. So they have like a Star Awards, but best is biannual. So every 2 years they have one Star Awards, and I'm nominated for the Most Promising Actor award. So it was about that.
Okay. So you see, we are able to see Tammie all over the mainstream media. That is how popular and how well recognized Tammie is as an actress. Okay, Tammie, there's another question I would like to ask you. How do you feel? Not really. How do you feel? How long have you been an actress, and how did you start? Oh, sorry, I got to remove this.
Thank you, Sylvia. I've been acting since 2009. Well, I think the show aired in 2010, so technically I'm in the industry for 11 years. That said,
11 years. Wow.
like very old, right? Oh my god.
Wow. 11 years, okay. It's more like experience, I must say.
I have a disclaimer here though, because I was studying in between taking a degree, so there was time that I was not full time. I only started full time as an actress after Menantu or during Menantu. So therefore, I'm considered newcomer then. Yeah. So
I see.
I started. I told you just now how I started because I won a pageant. I was invited for a talk show, and from the talk show they invited me to act. So that's how I started.
Okay. So 11 years. And, William is very cute. William actually said, Tammie, you are such a talented actress. Can say a few words in Bahasa Melayu language.
Tak
She will
boleh
say nasi
lah.
biryani, nasi lemak, lontong sayur.
Saya tak pandai cakap Melayu. Maaf.
So
basically,
sorry, right?
So basically it means I'm just not good at Malay.
But the only Malay I think you should learn whenever you see a handsome Malay boy, you will say, Saya cinta padamu. It means I love you.
Can I say?
So you got to learn, okay? You see a handsome Malay boy, yeah, Saya cinta padamu. I can already. That is, of course, William in the house. And Wayne Chan also said, wow, very long post over here. He said that the only time someone waited for me outside a toilet was when I was hosting an IT show and a credit card salesman from the booth next door jumped up and pushed a brochure into my hand after I flushed and opened the cubicle door. So now I bring a black jacket to wear once I walk away from wherever I'm hosting. Wayne is really very funny over here. Yeah. Okay, and we have William who ask, is there a contract signed? I think Tammie did answer your question earlier on because not all actors are signed under MediaCorp, right? You're under a talent agency. What's the talent agency name again? Are you still with them now?
I was previously with Tribeca, but now I'm no longer. So I'm now a free person, freelancer. I was with them about, I think, 2-3 years.
I see. Okay, and we have Kate Lim in the house. Hello, Kate. Thank you so
Pandai
much for supporting Tammie.
Pandai
What
means
does this mean?
Pandai is clever.
Pandai means
Kakak
what?
is sister. Clever.
Ah, clever sister. Okay, that is so cool. Yeah, Kate is also a very clever and very smart lady. Yeah. Okay, we have Richard in the house. Richard, wave at you. There you are.
Rachel.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And I believe everybody is very interested to see your acting. Okay. So I actually have a video, yeah, that accumulate a lot of your different kind of shows from 小人物向前冲, Fa Wa was good. I was seeing, I was watching the video and she was crying and I think the mem was hitting you, right? Were you acting as a sister or maid or something like that?
I was a
in
maid.
Fa Wa?
In the
Yeah, she was chasing
That's a toilet
after
bowl.
you.
That's a toilet bowl show.
Toilet bowl? Oh, okay. And then we also have one more, which is a featured film called Wantan Mee. Wow, Wantan Mee, that one was classic. You should see how she lift up her eyebrow like that. Wow, okay. It's really very good. And of course, her StarHub commercial also. So shall we check it out? All right, let's take a look at Tammie and all her dramas and of course, television commercial too.
哎，张小姐，你来啦！这个星期的货。哎，上星期的饰品几乎全都卖完了，特别是我跟你贴的那款手链，卖得最好。真的啊？那我做多一点给你哦。啊，有一条手链需要你帮我修一修。没有。
你做错事，还敢跟我大声 ？OK。你敢不听话，我就让你更难过。OK？
不要闹出人命！
喂，
不要
我跟你说，这种人的命没有人会放开手，这种人的情绪没有人会在乎的。放开手啊！我拿你冷静，冷静。
Am I disturbing you? I'm sorry, I know you like to eat alone.
Are you settling in okay?
Yes, everyone here is so friendly. I like to work with people. You know, when I blog, I do everything by myself and it's kind of lonely. You know, you don't have to be so scary all the time.
Scary.
You're like the most intimidating person that I know.
Intimidating.
Yeah, you're silent all the time. Who knows what you're thinking?
Maybe I'm not thinking anything.
Nobody's gonna buy that. Get a true sister. Dulu Fifi promise. Fifi jaga happy and happy feelings when kita kahwin. But now, Apa Ama cakap, Fifi semua say yes. And Fifi marah with a happy when a happy no listen to Ama. Fifi heart only have Ama, no have a happy.
Ali, I'm sorry, okay?
Abi pernah lah. Abi pernah with Ama. Always disturb a life of kita. 4 years, Fifi, 4 years.
Some things in Singapore are worth queuing for. But if you're a busy tauke like me, you need to be smart about what you spend your time on. Why queue when you can sign up for a business mobile plan online and have it delivered right to your office?
Stand up and take a chance. Be the best you can. Rise up and take your stance. Fight the best you can. Light up the fire in the
So there you are. Did everybody see, all the viewers see how she lift up one eyebrow like that? Straight away, Kim Ng asked you this question. Tammie, how can I raise the eyebrow like you did? Trust me, Kim, I tried the whole afternoon in front of the mirror and I can't get it done. Is there a way, a skill or whatever you can teach us how to like raise one eyebrow up?
I don't know how to teach.
Is there a skill for it?
Because I've been trying to raise the other eyebrow, but I can't. I can only raise one, so I don't know.
So you can only raise the left one.
Yeah.
I don't know how you. Okay, never mind. I'll give up. Anyway, Wilson Kao say hi, Tammie. We also have Charlene Poon in the house who say, wow, so talented. Yes, see, I told you, Tammie is really, really indeed a very, very talented actress, you know. 我刚才在是不是有 Mandarin before we started in the studio, I was saying that Tammie 就是吃这行饭。你是天生吃这行饭 which means she is naturally born with a talent and acting is definitely her line, her career, that's for sure. Look at her, so shy, so cute. Okay, next, what did you say?
Paiseh.
Yeah, no paiseh lah. Okay, next question for you. What are the difficulties and struggle that the actor or actresses will face in Singapore? I'm sure within the viewers, there are a lot of people who wants to be like you, who strive to be like you. You are the inspiration to them. But maybe you want to share with them, I'm sure, you know, behind all the success, behind all the limelight, you have worked very hard. You have struggled very hard, went through a lot of difficulties before you can be who you are today. So why don't you share with us what are the difficulties and struggles that you went through or any actors and actresses went through in Singapore?
I would say that one of the things in Singapore, being not just an actor, also a someone who is in the media, we don't get a lot of support from our fellow Singaporeans. So we're not very big into support local. So that could also make our path a little bit harder. But I don't think that's the most difficult thing that actors are going through. One of the things, I'm sorry, I'm going to be very solemn about this because this is something that a lot of actors has been tackling, and I hope that we can tackle these problems together, including we have a lot of low pay, late payment or no payment issue, which is very, very common, especially for actors without representation, without an agency. And the reason for this is because we don't have a contract. Sometimes a lot of us are not able to sign a contract before we start a show. There are several reasons that contribute to this, and one of the reasons is, I think a lot of actors will feel the same as well. We feel like we're end of the food chain. We would be paid the last. We would be given, although we are the most glamorous one on screen, we're normally the one who is end of the food chain that have to be, I would say sometimes be even lower than the crew. In some cases, they would rather pay the crew first before they pay the actor. So a lot of us felt that we don't have a voice. That is also because maybe as actors, we are very individualistic. We don't really have something that we come together for, and we don't have well, unions are not illegal in Singapore, but we have a society which some of my friends and I came up with together. We started off because, we're just bitching about like, oh, my payment is late again. Oh, I'm not being paid again. So what can we do about this? So we started this thing called the Actors Guild of Singapore, which is a Facebook group at first. Just that we would share information so that each of us will know which production houses we should try to avoid because they haven't been paying on time, or certain tips about like certain things going on in the industry. It was a communication platform. It started out AGS like that. We had our first gathering a couple of years ago when we first started, I think in 2015. So that was Actors Guild of Singapore. But after, that's our all of our sessions for the gathering. And
and this was you. This is you, right?
This was me when I had long hair. So yes, I was speaking on stage.
Sexy one. It's when you can be sexy. See, you're so sexy. So all you need to do is to grow back your hair, and then you can act sexy already.
Oh my god.
Okay, I can really feel the kind of pain that you all go through. That's why Asher actually said this. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why going professional went out of the window for me when we were not protected and when we had to chase money for jobs done months ago. And
Yes.
William also say that why don't you can always join in the NTUC union?
Thank you,
Yeah.
William and Asher, for your comments. I'd like to add a little bit on that. Yes, we have NTUC that is very supportive of freelancers. So therefore, AGS decided that we need to officiate to be a body that we can work together with NTUC. So throughout the officiation process, NTUC was very, very supportive of us. But we rebranded as the Actors Society. So everybody who wants to check out more, you can go to the Actors Society. I would say that we're still very new because when we officiated, COVID happened, so recruitment hasn't started yet. But I would like to highlight that it is a platform where we aim and hope we could actually help the actors because we started off from ground. A lot of us were not famous actors. When I started this, Menantu haven't happened yet. And a lot of us are not actors who are up there. So if you are an actor who also feels the same and you think you can contribute, do consider joining us. And of course, together we will make it happen. And it takes a lot more than just the effort of myself and my founding members. So if you want to find out more, just go to our Facebook group. And that's it. We have very good support, although now the actors don't really know us yet, but we have very good support because of COVID as well. We have NTUC, which is supporting us since the start, SAMPP, which is the Singapore Motion Pictures Professionals, who are also helping us. And now we also have Scape on board, who is going to work with us to do some workshops together to help the actors. NTUC is going to do workshops with us. We have NAC, which is the National Art Council, who will be tackling the issues of contract together with us. Tackling issues of contracts with NTUC. NAC is to have bridging the professionals together. Okay, I think I talked too much about TS. That said, there are still a lot of things we can't do as just actors group, because this is a bigger picture. So the one that you were flashing just now, which is the IMDA mandatory rules, this is something that came out from ground with a lot of professionals from SAMPP, from the iPro, from the directors, from the producer, a lot of people on the ground, the makeup artists, the sound guys, lighting guys, together with IMDA, because we're starting work now, right? We are considered phase 1, we can start filming. But what can you do and what can you not do to adhere to the laws and safety? This is what we have that is available. So I just want to highlight for actors who feel that we are very oppressed or no voice, we also need to look at the bigger picture to work with everybody together. It's not me against them, it's us together as well. So also check out SAMPP. I know during this COVID period, a lot of people trying to get work. Even we can start work, they might not be work available. So I understand a lot of people have problems putting food on the table. There is a lot of help available. There is the SMPP COVID fund. We have this funds that's come out from Jenny School and Pamela. Go check them out later. We just put them in the link where we have the Go Where support if you which grants you're eligible from the government, whether it's the SIRS, the self-employed grants, anything, they will just tell you about it. So please, if you need help, if you're watching this, you need help, these are the avenues that you can go to. Okay, I'm like preaching a lot. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help people as I can.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Because you happen. Okay, that's recently this town hall that I would like to show everybody. You might want to tell us a little bit more about this photo that I've got. There you are. There's 800 over people. Am I right? Who came on board? What is this about?
Oh, this is an amazing thing because a lot of people throughout the years feel that the media industry will not be able to be so united, but COVID kind of brought us together. And this is a town hall that happened to talk about the IMDA mandatory safety rules that we flashed just now. So these are the rules that we have, but rules are very general, but we have different departments in filming, right? You have the lighting, you have the sound, you have the makeup, you have the directors, you have the producers, you have the actors, whatnot. But each department what are the things you need to take note of? For example, an actor, which is the most vulnerable, we have to take off mask when we shoot, because how are you going to
Yes.
do a scene with mask on, right?
Yeah.
So the makeup artists have to put makeup on mask. That's close proximity. It's not how to maintain 1 meter if I need to put on makeup. How with the sound guy gonna mic me up? How I'm gonna like be protected. So these are the details that perhaps we need more talking about in the different departments, not just actors. So we came together last week, all of us, 800 plus people, which is like amazing. Nothing like that had happened in Singapore before for the media professionals in filming, in screen. So
Okay.
to know that we came together to talk about this, we're so serious about being safe on work. So like, thank you government for letting us work. Just let you know we are serious and we will keep ourselves safe. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that you guys fall under the phase 1 of the post-circuit breaker measures, like, for example, events industry, we will never know when is event industry ever going to come back for MCs like us, So you guys are very blessed to fall under phase 1. That's why, just like what you said earlier on, you guys are trying very hard to ensure that there are precautionary measures and everything done so that everything will be safe for not just actors and actresses, but also for the entire filming industry as a whole. Am I right?
I have to highlight, we are able to do this because there are a few key groups of people who were doing this and pushing for this, and really thank you for people like SAMPP, for iPro, for people like Janice and King for doing all this. There's too many names. There's an entire list of like a lot of people, so I'm not able to name everybody, but these are the ones who really push things through that make it happen for us. Without them, I don't think we'll be able to start work safely. So the credit is all theirs.
Yes, there you are. And that's why William Chong actually say that it's very good of you to share all this.
Yes,
Sorry,
let's
say
protect
thank you,
ourselves.
William.
Yes, thank you so much. We need to do all we can to help each other during this time. Everybody is having a difficult time, so just be kind to each other, help each other as much as we can.
Yes, definitely, for sure. Okay, now, Tammie, are you able to tell us where do you see yourself 10 years down the road? I mean, like, do you see yourself still acting, or do you see yourself married, being a tai, having a bunch of kids? Where do you see yourself 10 years down the road?
This is something that I think throughout the years would always be changing, because even though I have a very clear life purpose, like this is the end goal I want, I know that I might sometimes twist and turn until my end goal. So 10 years, I don't know. I never dream about being a tai. I also never say I really wanted to be acting all the way. I would like to say I would see how the road would turn out to be. If this is something that can bring me to my end goal, I'll continue to that. So I know over here you're gonna ask me what's my end goal, right?
Yes, very smart. You already know what I want to ask already. What's your end goal? To retire before you turn 40.
There's not much years left.
Shh. Viewer, cannot see. She's very humble. What, not many years left. There's many more years to go. But anyway, what's your end goal?
It's always been very simple. I think the purpose of my life is just to do good and influence people to do good, because I feel that by just doing good yourself as a person, one person, the effects might not be there. And I'm given this position and platform that I am able to influence more people because I'm an actress, because I also do producing, I do videos. So I would like to use my influence to do good. So it may be being an actress, continue with that because it gives me the voice and people will listen, or I may continue doing videos as a producer or just a content creator, or maybe just spreading good work and encouraging people to do it either with the Actors Society or just together with NTUC or whichever I may end up focusing more on. So the road may be different, but the end goal is always the same. Just do good. But I have a disclaimer, I'm not an angel, okay? I want to do good, yes, but I would always want my fun element. If I think it's not fun, I might change my path.
True. You are like me. Yeah. We love to have have a lot of fun. Whatever we do, we must have fun one. No fun one, we won't even bother want to do. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, now, you know what, Tammie? Every featured guest who comes on to Prime Time with Sylvia, right, they will have to go through this so-called segment with me. And it is actually called Prime Time with Sylvia, the Naughty Questions time. Naughty as in Knotty, not naughty questions, not naughty, yeah? So you don't have to worry, okay? So what happens is very easy. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, all right? Whatever the first answer that comes into your brain, you must be able to speak it out. That means you're not supposed to think about it. You're supposed to be very frank and say the first answer that comes into your mind. All right, and it's going to be very funny and very tricky, yeah? So, 10 question, okay? So everybody remain, stay online and watch this. It's really very funny. Are you ready, Tammie?
Okay.
Yeah? Stand by. Remember, first answer that comes into your mind, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What is the funniest thing you have ever seen a stranger do?
Oh, scold me. Really scold me, like F word and B words. Yeah, but I think it's really funny.
To you, it's funny. You didn't take offense. In fact, to you, it's funny.
Like, I would say I would pity him a little bit, but I find it more funny.
But why would he scold you in the first place? All the vulgarities.
Because I was an MC giving away freebies and he wasn't entitled freebies.
Oh no, that's so cheap of him. So irritating. I totally know how you feel, especially when it's a public show. You speak in English, people will come to you, hey, 你没有讲华语啊. You speak in Mandarin, people will come to you, hey, you don't need to speak English. I say, hello, I've done it like 2 minutes ago, you're just not around. I totally feel you, okay? I understand. Okay, next question. Stand by. And here we go. When you're having a bad day, what do you do to make yourself feel better?
I do a lot of things. I listen to positive music. I eat chocolate. I go for a run. I will meditate. I will talk to people and rant. So, Sylvia, I'm going to rant to you.
Very fast. You really everything all come out. No, I'm not afraid of ranting. Don't worry. I know that the difference between a guy rant to you and a girl ran to you. When a guy ran to you, you better stand by the solution and give it to him. If a girlfriend of mine come and ran at me, on me or whatever, I will just, okay. All you need to do is listen. Don't need to provide solutions, one. That's how girls work. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, next question. And here we go. What was your favorite toy growing up? Do you
that
still
would be
remember?
my television.
Television, your favorite toy?
Like I don't have much toys as a kid. Yeah. I keep
one
watching
thing you
shows.
became an actress, because you always loved the television program so much.
Maybe.
Okay, come, stand by. Next question. Ready and go. Are you a leader or a follower?
I'm a born follower, but by nurture, forced leader.
Who taught you to be a leader? Your mama.
You just put in this position as you grow up, right? Like I start my business.
George.
Hey.
George.
George, can you please?
Okay, come.
Yeah, just like carry the burden of the family, so I don't have to be the leader.
George, hint to you already, So who forced you to be a leader? You yourself? You were saying?
The environment, the situation, and being an entrepreneur and starting things, and then like you start so you have to lead lah,
Yeah, correct. You are right. Well said. All right, come, stand by the next question. And here we go. What's the most courageous thing you have ever done?
I won't say courageous, but I always like to push my boundaries. For example, like if I know I'm afraid of heights, I would do bungee jumping and zip lining. I know I can't swim, I'm scared of water, but I would walk like the sea walk. I know that I sometimes crack under pressure, so I would just like make myself in this situation that I would overcome it. Then every time I'll just level up. So I think that overcoming obstacles is like, I feel courageous.
The most courageous. Very good. Look at you, you're so inspiring. So, all my viewers out there, whatever you're afraid of, you better be like Tammie like that, okay? Be courageous to take on and break down the barriers and the obstacle. Fantastic. And she answered it like, within 1 second, So it's
And then I have to
very
say,
good.
I have one thing I'm super afraid of that I'll never be courageous about, which is beetles. Like, don't ever put me near a beetle.
Even the small color beetles, the small beetles you're afraid of.
They fly
Those
around.
household beetles? Yeah. Sometimes when they're on your body and you press it, it go clap. Ew! I just freak you out. That's the whole idea. Okay, no, they have done it before. All right, come. Next question. Here we go. What is the best piece of advice you have received?
I have a lot of good advice, but one thing that stuck in my mind from a few days ago that I watched a live stream from one of my friends, he was sharing a line. He said, all things will pass, which I think is very inspiring because no matter how bad the situation is right now, it will pass. But also, no matter how good a situation you're in right now, it will pass as well. So learn to understand that there will be light at the end of the tunnel, but also learn to be grateful for what you have and cherish it.
Wow, that's fantastic. Next question. Come, let's go. Which movie sequel do you wish you could erase from history? Don't say Star Wars. And with Star Wars, the viewer will kill you.
It sounds really bad, but I think Legally Blonde.
Okay. Why is that so?
Because the first one is just too good. It's hard
Ah,
to be better than the first one.
okay, all right. Okay, come, stand by. Another 3 more questions to go, and here we go. What are your movie theater popcorn habits? First,
Is it like
sugar or salty? Or saltish? Salty, yeah. Mix. Do you
Mix
eat
of both.
like your whole palm going in and then you take it out and eat this way, or are you those kind of dainty girl whereby you go to, 2 finger by 2 finger, then the other 3 must be up like that one?
Yeah, correct.
Or you do like that? or are you that kind that you will take and put it on your hand and then you start eating from your hands, or hanky or tissue or whatever? So no, you just eat directly like that. That's your popcorn habit.
Because the entire reason of using just 2 fingers is only 2 will be dirty. So if I put on here like 2 hands dirty, nope. Just 2 hands. 2 fingers.
That's the reason why you won Miss Elegance in your beauty pageant. Right, it comes from you naturally.
Oh my God.
Like that. Okay, next question now, last 2 to go. Here we go. What is the most useless talent that you have?
Oh my mind right now because of you, Sylvia.
Wait. Let me put you on full screen, okay? One more time. 3, 2, 1, you do it, okay? Ready? 3. Lifting of the left eyebrow. That is I won't say that is a useless talent, babe, because earlier on when you're filming the Wantan Me, right? I showed the video, you're talking to your co-actor, and there was one part whereby you lift up that eyebrow in a very inquiry phase, and I think that just lifting out of the eyebrow itself is already perfect. You don't even need to speak a sentence, You don't need to say anything on the script. People know that, she's curious about something because the eyebrow went up like that. Amazing. Okay. So that one is your useless talent. Okay, again. I don't mind having this kind of useless talent though. Okay, last question. Ready? And we go. The craziest thing a student asks you for. A student can be like, your fan, or someone who come to you and ask you about acting skills, how to act, any student.
That was really strange. Until now, I still don't understand why she asked for it. So she DM'd me on my Instagram and she asked me, can I send her my accessory? Either it's a earring or a necklace, something that I have worn before. She doesn't want brand new. She wants an accessory for me. I'm like, that is so strange. So imagine what's going through my head. Like, I'm thinking, are you gonna like do some kind of spell?
Ew.
I'm like, but she sounds so innocent, and I feel bad to say no. You know what? In the end, I sent her. She said she wanted it because she needed an inspiration for her to study during her exams time. That if I send her something, she would feel very inspired. That's her reason. So like, oh, right. But I didn't send her.
Yeah.
I sent her I think a mug or a pen or something like that. I think it's more useful for her during when she studies. So I bought something brand new and I sent it to her. Because I'm just afraid, like, don't cast a spell on me if you get my personal accessory.
But did she respond to you after what you sent her? Did she write back to you or email you?
I did ask her whether she received, and she said yes. Yes, she said she received, and she
is
said
she happy with it? She's happy with it.
I think she's happy. Yeah, I think.
End of the day, you gotta ask her, did you pass your exam or not? Because she needed it to pass the exams, right? You know, Keith is very cute. Keith actually said that I know why. She thinks you have been dead for 2 years. It goes back to that rumor.
Oh my God.
That people spread. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Congratulations. You have passed the Prime Time with Sylvia naughty questions time. Yippee! Yeah. Give yourself a big round of applause there. Okay. I think our time is actually running a little bit short. So before we go, do you have anything that you would like to say to our viewers?
Thank you so much for watching, and if you are watching, one more thing, let me be a little bit long-winded. Be kind to each other during this time. A lot of people may be going through troubles, and try to understand from their point. If you can't, still just choose to be kind. Thank you.
Yes, we've all got to help each other, especially during this time, right? Thank you. It's true. And this program, Prime Time with Sylvia, is all about spreading positivity, inspiration, and motivation to everybody. So, see, I got the right featured guest, Ms Tammie Chew, to come on my program. Always so positive, always so cute, girl next door, and very positive, very inspirational also. Thank you very much, Tammie, for coming onto my show.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
She's so shocked until she don't know what to say already. She's like, okay, but anyway, tomorrow we're going to have another guest, and she's actually a marketer and, of course, a media personality also, and she's our Celestia Fei Chong. If you go and search about her, you will know her. She's very famous. In fact, she has also inspired thousands and thousands of people. She's a single mom of 3 beautiful angels. So listen to her journey, what she went through, and how she still stand tall, never say die attitude, never give up attitude, and she still go on inspiring a lot of people, right? So that will be for tomorrow, same time, 8:30 on Prime Time with Sylvia. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. My name is Sylvia, and once again, on my left over here, this is Tammie, and we are signing out. Good night. Tammie, do I say good night?
Night.
Okay. Goodbye.